Yeah. Geniuses.
Geniuses, right?
Yeah.
Were geniuses either by his yardstick. None of us measure up to
Einstein.
Einstein.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yardstick here is like his standards, by his standards.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
standard. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His yardstick. Apparently, this was a great disappointed.
Disappointment.
Disappointment. Apparently, this was a great disappointment. Dad worried that this intellectual handicap would limit what we eventually achieve in life.
Intellectual handicap. A
Handicap.
handicap is a person that has a disability, like not a normal person. So when we say intellectual handicap, it means that, like a person's inability, to understand some things, like a person's problem to understand things, like that's especially like intellectually, mentally. So his dad is worried
Oh,
that they're not too smart, like that.
I see.
Mm.
So, mm, can you give me a just simple sentence? I just want to remember this word and how
Oh,
can use it in my
okay.
small talk or something. Yeah,
So
handicap.
when we say intellectual handicap right here, it means that the person is intellectually challenged. I'm going to write it here in
Yeah,
our chat box.
yeah, right. So,
Intellectually challenged. It means a person may not be too smart, intellectual handicap, like that.
it's more
So,
formal, right? It's
yeah,
formal.
definitely, and
Oh, okay.
not too offensive to hear,
Yeah, I
and be
see. Okay,
mentally
got it.
challenged, like that.
I see. Okay, and 2 years ago, I was fortunate, right?
Fortunate, yeah.
Fortunate. I was fortunate enough to be
Awarded,
award, awarded.
yeah, awarded.
I was fortunate enough to be awarded a
MacArthur
MacArthur Fellowship,
Fellowship,
fellow,
yeah, fellowship,
fellow,
fellowship,
fellowship.
right?
Sometimes called a genius grant.
Mm-hmm.
You don't apply for Mac
For the
author.
MacArthur, yeah.
Author. You uh you don't ask your friends or colleagues
Mm-hmm.
to nominate right?
Nate,
Nominate
to
you.
vote, to vote for you.
Pardon?
So, no,
Vote.
nominate
Nom-
means to
Nominate.
vote or to choose you. Yeah.
Nominate.
Nominate means to vote. You don't ask people to vote for you or to choose you, like that.
Uh, did you is there a chalkboard?
Yeah,
I
there is.
haven't seen it. Where
Uh,
it?
it
let
can be
me
below.
see.
Like in my screen, it's below. Like there's mute, stop,
Oh,
share,
I
invite,
see.
chat, like that.
Yeah, okay, got it. Vote to choose you. Okay, thank
Mm-mm-mm.
you. Instead,
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 instead, instead.
instead,
Yeah.
a, a, should e,
Yeah.
instead,
Mm-hmm.
instead, a secret committed,
Committee.
committed,
Committee.
committed, a
Yeah.
secret committed that includes the top people in your field decides you are doing important and creative work.
Mm. Committee. Can you say the word committee again?
Committee,
Yeah.
secret committee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Committee is mean
It's like a small group of people. committee. It's a small group of people chosen to represent a large group of people. It's like an organization of people.
Yeah, organization, right?
Committee. Yeah.
Organization. So it's a secret committee that includes the top people in your film, decides you are doing important and creative work.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. Okay. And when I received the unexpected call telling me the news, my first reaction was one of gratitude and amazement.
Mhm.
Then my thoughts turned to my dad and his offhand
Offhand, yeah.
um, and his offhand uh,
Diagnosis.
diagnosis
Yeah.
of my
Um,
intelligent potential,
Intellectual.
uh, intellectual potential,
Yeah, when we say offhand, it means not friendly or not
offhand.
showing, yeah, offensive, rude, slightly rude, okay? Let me write.
Oh,
Yeah, offhand means
offhand.
slightly rude.
So it's
So,
a
mhm,
offhand diagnosis.
diagnosis, yeah.
Diagnosis is about you go to the hospital and
Yeah, exactly.
you find
So,
a disease or something.
right, right,
Right.
very good. So often diagnosis is like what the father thinks is wrong with, the child, okay? Like that. So maybe
Oh,
the father is
interesting.
judging the
Interesting.
child.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see.
Mm.
Okay. And he wasn't wrong. I didn't win the Mac author
Arthur.
because I
MacArthur.
author
Yeah.
Mac author. Do you know what is it? What it is? It's
MacArthur
the
is just the name of an award, right?
yeah. Oh, it's a
It's
kind
a
of a.
highest award. Yeah. MacArthur Award.
Oh, let me check. It's Mac author kind of the
Mhm.
award.
In this story, it's a kind of award. It's called, there's another name for it. They said on the previous paragraph, it said the Genius Grant, like a
Yeah,
kind,
right.
right? That one.
Oh, okay. And it's a because I'm leisures
Leagues,
smart leaks
leagues. Yeah.
leak smart.
Mm,
Because I'm leak smarter than
yeah.
my fellow philosophist
Psychologist.
psychologist. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
psychologist.
Yeah.
Mm, when it's a fellow, it mean her partner or something. Or
Classmates or the
mate
same course, like that. They both study psychologists, even if they're not classmates, but they study, in the same area. They're fellow doctors. If I'm a doctor and
fellow also
yeah,
colleagues, right?
yeah, fellow colleagues,
Oh,
fellow
colleagues.
teachers, fellow students.
Oh.
Like if I'm a student and then I am with other students too, we can call them fellow. We're fellows, like that.
And leaders, and how
L-
to use these
leagues, leagues.
sorry, leagues,
Yeah.
leagues,
So
leagues.
right here, when we say league, it means that like it's your group. You're in the same group with common maybe purpose,
Yeah,
common, like I'm league smarter. But here it's used differently, okay? Let's see. I'm league smarter.
leagues.
Let's see here. It's an expression, a kind of expression right here. It's used like that. But when we say league in a separate context, it means, my league, my group of people like that. But
My league.
let's see. Like
Like,
Justice League, remember
mm,
that?
so
uh,
I leak. How can I make the sentence? I leak something. I
I'm league
leak.
smarter. It's like I'm more smart, or a lot more smarter,
Oh, I see.
league
So,
smarter.
I leak smarter. Oh, okay.
League
I just
smarter.
okay. I leak smarter. Okay. And it say instead, right? Instead,
Yeah,
he had
correct.
the right answer. No, she's not. To the wrong questions. Is she a genius? There was about a month between the MacArthur
MacArthur
call
call. Yeah.
and its official announcement.
Mm,
Apart from my husband, I wasn't permitted to tell anyone.
mm,
That gave me time to ponder
mm.
the irony,
Irony. Irony.
irony, to ponder the irony of the situation.
Mm,
A girl who is told repeatedly that she's no genius and up winning an award for being
mm,
one.
mm.
The award goes to her. The award goes to her because she was.
She
She
has.
has discovered. She has discovered that what she eventually accomplished may depend more on our passion and pers- perseverance.
Perseverance. Yeah.
Is perseverance.
Mm-hmm.
Perseverance.
Yeah.
Okay, and perseverance than on our innate talent.
Mm, mm,
She has by then amassed
mm.
degrees.
Yeah. When we say amass, it means gather degrees, like to get a large amount of degree, to have a lot of degrees, a lot of different courses.
Amass.
Mass.
Oh, um
It's a verb.
to pile out,
Yeah. Pile up.
right?
Very good. Yeah.
Well, amass.
Mm.
Uh, so I can say amass.
I want to amass a
Amass
lot of
everything.
wealth. Yeah, amass everything.
Everything we can amass easily.
Yeah. Knowledge,
Oh,
money, wealth, friends.
also knowledge.
I
Oh,
want to
okay.
amass a lot of vocabulary
Amass.
words like
Oh,
that.
amass vocabulary. Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. That's great. Yeah, I try to learn the word and know how to use that because
Yep.
I always can just know the meaning when I reading, but when I writing, I don't know how to write
Use
it.
it. Right.
Yeah, so you do
And by the
that.
way, the irony of the situation on the
Yeah.
going up previous page, irony of the situation
Okay.
is like the opposite. It's like it's funny because it's supposed to be like this, but it's not like this. Like it is opposite to what you expected. So, for example, I could say, "Oh, it is
Yeah.
so ironic that I'm wearing a jacket when in Philippines it's so hot." So it's like the opposite of what you expected.
Oh,
Irony.
I see.
Mm.
So it's a the irony of the situation. So like give me the time to ponder the irony of the situation. Oh. Yeah. Got it.
Sometimes we
So
can
now
say, to make it shorter, like because it's really long, the irony of the situation, right? Sometimes people would just say, "Oh, it's so ironic." People would just say,
ironic.
yeah, to describe an irony of a situation, ironic. Okay, so
Oh,
ironic equals
ironic
irony of the situation. So, for example,
situation. Okay.
another situation is, for example, you did something really bad to me, and then you're still being friendly to me, or like you don't think that you did something wrong to me. I would say, "Oh, hi, it's so ironic that I'm supposed to
It's
be
so
mad.
ironic.
Yeah, mad at you. Why am I
Oh,
still
it's so
talking with you
ironic.
like that? You know,
Yeah, it's so ironic. Ironic. Uh, you say it's really ironic. So it's
ironic.
the IRON. Oh, it's the same word. I
Y-
mean,
Yeah,
the
it's the
adjective
adjective.
also
Correct,
is
correct.
adjective.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Ironic. Okay, thank you. And so she has by then a math degree from some pretty tough schools. But in the third grade, she didn't test height enough for the gifted and talented program.
Mm.
Her parents are Chinese immigrants, but she didn't get lectured on the
Salvation.
salvation. What is
So yeah, salvation is like it's a religious word that we use in Catholic Christian religion like that. Salvation is like
salvation?
how to describe
To
salvation.
to
Uh,
to save, to
Yeah,
help
something that could
the
save you.
people
Right.
save.
Mm.
Ah,
From danger, loss or harm.
salvation.
Yeah.
So it's the salvation of hard work.
How important
Oh,
hard work is, how great to work hard is, like that, you know.
salvation.
Mm.
Okay, salvation. Okay, and so, but she didn't get lecture on the salvation of hard work against stereotype,
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 stereotype.
stereotype
Mm.
against stereotype,
Stereotype.
stereo,
Yeah.
stereotype, stereotype, type
Mm.
against stereotype. She can play a note of opinion. Oh,
Piano.
a pa- yeah. Oh, again. Uh, she can play a note of, I
Piano.
forgot what, penny of
Piano. Piano.
piano. Yeah, piano.
Yeah.
I just, yeah, piano. She can play a note of piano or violin.
Mm.
What say a note of? A note of is,
A note, like in when we play the music, I'm not a pianist, but when we
yeah.
play any instrument, there are notes,
Oh,
right?
is
Like
that, yes,
do, re,
notes.
mi, fa, sol, la, those
Oh,
are
right,
notes.
right. Oh, I see. So you say I can't play a note of piano or violin.
Mm.
The morning of the MacArthur was
Mm-hmm.
announced, I walked over to my parents' apartment. My mom and dad had already
Heard,
the new,
heard,
heard,
yeah,
all right, heard the news. Heard, heard, heard
heard,
the news.
yeah.
Heard. My mom and dad had already heard the news, and so had several
Aunties,
oh,
aye,
aunties.
yeah,
Oh, auntie, yeah, right. Auntie. I have many aunties actually. Yeah.
yeah. I see. So your mom,
For my mom's side, I have the four four aunties.
from
So
your
it's a
dad,
lot, yeah.
how her
And from
dad.
my dad, I have two. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I
yeah.
see. I have like about eight from my dad, and then I have one from my
Oh,
mom.
really?
Yeah.
Eight? Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
It's a lot. I thought I already have a okay,
Okay.
good things. And okay, so had several aunties who were calling in rapid
Mm-hmm.
suc-
Succession.
succession to offer congratulations.
Yeah. Succession here is like order, like one after the other. They kept calling one after the other. After the other one would call, the other one would call.
Oh, is
Yeah.
i- is this
Suc
succession,
succession.
succession,
Succession.
succession,
Yeah.
succession?
Like after
It
the
means it's
other.
continue, right?
Mm-mm.
It's continue.
Continue, or after the other, another one would call. You just got off the phone, another aunt would ring and call again, saying the same thing like that.
Oh, interesting. Okay, got it. And finally, when the phone stopped ringing, my dad turned to me and said, I'm proud of you. I had so much to say in response, but instead I just say thanks that. There was no sense rehashing the
Yeah,
past.
rehashing.
Rehashing,
Remembering the past like that to, you know, rehash to
rehash,
remember something again,
to remember something
Yeah.
again. Oh, rehash. It's rehash. Okay.
Mm.
So there was no sense rehashing the past. I knew that, in fact, he was proud of me. Still, part of me wanted to travel back in time to when I was a young girl. I'd tell him what I know now. I would say, Dad, you say I'm no genius. I won't agree with that.
Argue.
You
I won't
know,
argue.
oh, right. Argue. I won't argue with that. You know, plenty of people who are smaller than I am. I
Mm.
can imagine his head
Head.
nodding, head,
Head.
it's
Po- yeah.
head, right?
Mm.
I can, oh no, I can imagine his head nodding in sober agreement.
Yeah. Sober.
Um, what, what is sober agreement?
Um,
Sober,
sober
sober.
is like calm, serious, sober mood, like calm mood, like agreeing like that. Okay,
Oh, it's not really. It's really calm. Okay, yeah.
yeah,
Not in a sober agreement. Okay. But let me tell you something. I'm going to grow up to love my works as much as you love yours. I won't just have a job. I'll have a calling. I'll
wow.
challenge myself.
Uh,
Pardon? Call?
wow. Calling, yeah,
Yeah, calling,
she's
right?
saying some big words to his dad, right? To her
Oh,
dad.
really?
Yeah.
Well, he say calling is mean
A
I will have
calling?
a calling.
It
Yeah.
means passion, something that she's called, she's born to do, not just some type of whatever job, but a calling, what she really wants, like that.
That's great. Calling. It's like the God calling you to do something in this
Yeah.
world.
Calling is like your dream, like
Your dream.
teaching
Oh.
is my calling or painting is my calling, like that.
Oh, I see. So you say it will have a calling. I'll challenging myself every day.
Mm,
When I get knocked it,
knocked down.
knocked down, when
Yeah.
I get knocked down, I'll get back up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so it's mean I get knocked down to someone knock knock their
Mm, not
doors or
literally. No, not literally. It
no.
means I may fail sometimes, but I will rise up and continue, I may fall, but I will rise up. Kind
Oh,
of like that.
oh, so knock down.
Knock down
Oh,
means
knock
fall
down.
down.
Fall
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
It's about boxing. I think the
Mm.
phrase from the boxing.
Yeah.
Knock down. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you say when I get knocked down, I'll get back up.
Mm-hmm.
I may not be the smartest person in the room, but I'll straight, straight,
Strive. I'll
try.
strive. I'll work hard.
Try.
I'll,
I.
persevere. Strive.
But I'll strive to be the greatest,
Grittiest.
greatest,
Oh, this is a beautiful
greatest.
book. Mm.
Yeah, right.
Ah,
I think I can learn a lot from it.
so nice and inspiring.
Yeah, right. Because it's the some another teacher recommend it, so I find this book and try to learn from it. Yeah.
It's really nice. I'm telling
Okay.
you.
Okay. And can we finish this?
Definitely. Okay,
Okay.
let's do
Thank
it.
you very much. And if and if she and if he were still listening in the long run, that Greek may matter more than talent. All these years later, I have the scientific evidence to prove my point. What's more, I know that Greek is mutable,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Mutable,
mutable.
mutable, not fixed. I have insights from research about how to grow it. This book summarizes everything I've learned about Greek.
Mm-hmm.
When I finished writing it, I went to visit my dad, chapter by chapter, over the course of days. I
I read
read,
him. Yeah,
I read him every line. I read him every line. He's been battle,
battling, battling,
battling, battling,
battling.
fighting.
Yeah,
She's been battling Parkinson's disease.
Parkinson's
Oh,
disease. Yeah, that's really bad.
so battling disease.
Battling
Oh,
means fighting with something, battling my
fighting,
emotions, battling my sleep, you know, battling my
battling.
whatever,
She's
battling
been,
anything, fighting against
yeah,
something, battling with
he's
you.
been battling. Oh, I see. Got it. He's been battling Parkinson's disease for the last decades or so, and I'm not entirely sure how much he understood. Still, I seems to
He
be
seemed,
listening.
mm,
He seems he seemed
yeah,
still he seemed to be listening intently,
hmm
intently,
like seriously, carefully, intently.
carefully. Oh, intently. How can I use this word? In intently.
Intently is like purposely, seriously. For example, we could say,
Purposely, right.
yeah,
Purposely.
like you're really reading this intently, you know.
Very focused, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
listening to the story intently with
Oh,
all your
okay.
attention.
All your attention.
Yeah.
Oh, I just know intent to do something, right? With
Yeah. Intent is
intent
your
to do
purpose.
something. Intent.
Intently is the adverb.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And you say he sing. You
He
say it
seemed
sing,
to.
seem to. He
Yeah.
seemed to be listening intently, and when I was done, he looked at me. After what
Felt. Felt.
felt.
What felt
After
like.
what felt. After
hmm
what felt like an
Eternity.
in
E-
eternity.
yeah, like forever. It felt like forever. It was so long. Eternity.
Eternity. Eternity.
Yeah.
Eternity. So after what felt like an eternity, he not
Nodded. He nodded.
nodded.
Yeah.
He nodded once, and then he smiled.
Oh, wow. I'm excited to see what the
Interesting.
dad would say.
Yeah. I really
Okay.
looking forward to the next part.
All right. It's so
Right.
sad we have to end here.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
when do you have your available time? I mean, the next month.
Um, Next
Um,
month would be I'm
yeah.
actually really free, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, anytime on those days, but Monday
Oh,
to
really?
Wednesday just at night. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will book the car with you
We can
from
message each
messaging.
other.
I will
Yeah,
message you. Okay. Thank you very
right.
much. Yeah.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
by the way, I'd like to
Yep.
on the very first page before we I let you go, like there's a word in there, a big
Yeah.
word on the very first
Yeah.
page.
Right.
We call it preface, not preface, it's preface.
Oh,
Preface.
preface.
Yeah, like the
Preface.
introduction of the book, right? The beginning of the book, the introduction.
Preface.
Preface. Yeah.
Preface.
Mm.
Preface. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Thank you so much, Zelda. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I
And
really enjoyed it.
do you mind sharing this book?
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Of
Oh,
course. But I'm afraid I share you now, and last time I read it, you feel it's boring because
No, no,
you feel bored because you read it already.
not at all. I think that it is just so awesome, very interesting book.
Really,
Yeah.
really. So,
Mm-mm.
yeah, of course, I can share with you now. Yeah, of course,
Thank you,
I will send you.
Zelda.
No, no problem. Yeah,
Okay.
but I will continue the next part. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. All right. I have to go now because I have another class at 2 p.m.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So
Yeah.
enjoy the rest of your day and take care always,
Yeah. Have
okay?
a good weekend. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Bye bye.
See you.